Hello Aries, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for June the 15th through the 20th. I will also ask that if it doesn't resonate with you, please look up your moon, rising, and Venus signs and take a look at those signs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get started with the Angel and Ancestor Oracle cards. I'd like to get one card for the theme. Ooh. Elder. It says, move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond. So if you're in some type of situation where you're feeling stuck due to some kind of ancestor issue or some ancient belief pattern that runs in your family, maybe they want you to move beyond that. I have read the book on that particular one, and it does talk about how they feel sorry. They're sorry that they weren't able to leave good information behind that would help better. And it was for that particular type of I can't remember. They're from Australia, and they have that Aborigine, or I can't remember how it's pronounced, but it's that type of Indian. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'm going to try the pyramid today and see what we get. Alright. 5 of Wands. Strength. The Magician in reverse. And the 7 of Wands. Ooh. Looks like there's been some struggle with too many people getting in the middle of some type of arguing. It's like a power play on who's got the strongest will. It's like who's got the strongest willpower. And the strength, of course, we know that's a divine gift from the heavens above. When there's extra courage that's needed, the divine will deliver. Unfortunately, with the Magician in reverse, this talks about either not knowing really how to manifest, or it could be that somebody's trying to manifest something that's not morally right. Or it could also mean that somebody's trying to be a trickster in some sort. And then, of course, the 7 of Wands talks about standing up for yourself and protecting something, or protecting yourself, or defending yourself off from other people that are trying to. It's similar to the 5 of Wands, where you're trying to defend yourself, your rights, your beliefs. That's what you're standing for. Ooh, the High Priestess is good to have. That lets your gut know if you're doing the right thing, if you're headed in the right direction. Anything you need to ask it will let you know. The 9 of Swords talks about anxiety, losing sleep over something. It's in your head. You can't quite see the way out of getting out of this anxiety. And the Knight of Swords talks about coming in with some kind of truth. Something that will set you free. There's an eagle above here. So the Knight of Swords is coming in to either rescue or help you determine what you need to do, because they're going to give you some truth. And knowingly, you know that already, Aries, that's going to happen. looking for stability. Or it could be a union, a wedding. Five of Pentacles now, this talks about not feeling like you're worthy enough to receive assistance from someone or from some place. It's like feeling like you don't have enough of an issue for somebody to help you. Or it could just mean that financially you're struggling and you need to look for another work. And then we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Just from looking at this right now, I believe the Ace of Cups is for yourself, Aries. It's like a cup of love from the divine for yourself, because you're going through some really heavy stuff here. There's a lot of wands and swords. Okay. On the bottom of the deck we have the Sun. This should lighten some of that heaviness up. And I am going to be doing clarifiers with the mini cards to see what we come up with. The Sun talks about a new beginning, a brand new start, happiness, growth, success. Okay. The Five of Wands. Judgment. There's a judgment call that's being made. A judgment call on a situation where you're starting to feel a lot of stress, uneasiness within yourself internally. So you need to judge yourself and find out, is this something I need to stay with? Is this something I need to move on with? Is this something I need to let go? And Judgment's here to help you work through that. And there are other options. You're struggling with something that you don't really want. You want other options and by judging yourself to make sure that before you leave the situation that you've been walking with integrity and that it's other people around you that are causing havoc. That's the way I see it. I don't know what kind of situation. Oh my gosh. Five of Wands again. Boy, there's a lot of... You're feeling like you have to defend yourself from a lot of different people. Okay, now this makes me go back to this elder, move beyond ancient or ancestral patterns. Are you in a community type thing where there's a set rule where you have to follow whatever your culture tells you to do? Could it be something like that? And you feel like you feel as if you have to be responsible for maintaining your ancestral patterns, but in reality you don't want to. Now this could be in a belief system. It doesn't necessarily have to mean in a community. It could just be the way you were raised. You think you have to do a certain thing a certain way, and yet you see that it's not causing nothing but misery, stress, uneasiness, conflict. Yes, you need the Magician. Unfortunately, you're not going to get him here, but you are going to get him here. So use that opportunity to manifest what you truly want. If it's just to get out of a community, manifest that. Manifest with any of the items there that you need to get out of. You might have to use the sword to cut yourself away from that situation. To cut yourself away from that belief system. Why is the Magician here in the reverse? Oh, he's looking for marriage. Somebody's looking for marriage outside of the community or outside of the belief system. Trying to look at it from a different angle because you want to see if there's another way that you can get out. Because obviously you're not able to manifest that for some reason. So the manifesting for removing yourself from something that's causing unease and stress is fine. But when you start manifesting for marriage, that takes two people. And you can't, especially if you're using someone's name, when you manifest, you can't use a person's name. You have to ask for either your soulmate or for the person that was made for you or something on that nature. You cannot use a person's name because what you're doing is you're entrapping that person and they'll feel it and it might not be what they want. So be careful. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Because there's going to be a new beginning because you are standing up for yourself. Good for you. Oh, good for you. The High Priestess now, she is definitely aware of what's going on. She knows that your internal self knows that you are unhappy. And you also know that you are looking for a union. This is a marriage card and so is this. Somebody in this, you Aries, you're looking for a marriage or a union with someone. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Yet there's a new offer of love. Offer of love. Who is it for? Tell me about the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? A Tower moment. Now what this tells me is that you were trying to manifest something that you're not supposed to. In other words, you're not using the manifesting abilities in the proper way, and it could be that you just don't know how. I'll get another card for the Tower with the Four of Wands, please. You need healing. You need hope. The Star card is here to give you hope. It's also a blessing, and it also talks about your stars being in alignment. So there is divine help here helping you. Don't give up hope just because you're having a Tower moment, because hope is here to help you. Or this could be the person that you're wanting. This could very well be the person that you're wanting. This card is the Major Arcana card for Aquarius. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. I love when that happens. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Cups. Double indemnity, or whatever that word is. Don't forget we got sunshine here too. Oh my goodness. Someone is smitten by somebody and they're willing to step out of their normal belief systems in order to have a new beginning in marriage with somebody that they love tremendously. Oh, that is awesome. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Who's going through this? Somebody is feeling stuck. Now we got the Eight of Swords with the Nine of Swords. Let's get one more card, please. Be patient. Another angel is stepping in. There's going to have to be some patience here for this situation to come together. Temperance is working on trying to get it balanced. So be patient. Don't rush it because you might blow it. Wow. beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, man. So whoever this nine, I still think this Knight of Swords was here to release somebody from freedom. And in a sense, the Ten of Swords is the same thing. It's like being released from a lot of pain, restrictions, people stabbing you in the back. So this is just a confirmation to me that this is the Knight of Swords, cutting out and moving on from a way of being that is no longer justifiable and no longer, what's the word? It's the old way of being. And it is in love. It's definitely a love relation here. It's sweet. It's almost innocent. The Five of Pentacles. What is this about, please? The Five of Pentacles will grow to Ten of Pentacles, which is stable home, financially secure, and you don't have to stay in your old habits or your old patterns, in your old way of belief. And the bottom of the deck for the clarifier is, again, a new beginning, financially, property, gift. Oh my gosh. Real quick, I want to get one oracle card. The Love Oracle card, please, for Aries. One or two cards, please. Oh, this is really sweet. Sweet. Come on. One more. Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, that was 3. I will take up to 3. The first one that came out. New beginnings. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Passionately. Oh my God. Beautiful. Next. The next one that came out was this one. And it talks about, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. I think this is referring to the way, the belief system in the past. It's neither right or wrong. Love is love. All right, and the last one. Oh, goodness. Ooh. It's called Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Oh my gosh. Aries. Oh my gosh. That was a beautiful reading. I wish you the best. I really do. You're headed in the right direction. Keep standing your ground. You're doing it. You're doing it right. Just don't forget. Don't push. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Namaste.